CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to CBT News. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thanks for joining us today. The competitor to the Tesla Model S has arrived. Lucid Motors unveiled its Lucid Air Sedan on Wednesday. The company touted the sedan as more efficient, faster, and spacious than the Tesla Model S. Based on third-party testing, the Air is estimated to achieve an EPA rating range of 517 miles on a single charge, easily topping Tesla's industry-leading 402-mile range on the Model S. The Air is the company's first production vehicle and is expected to launch into production early next year after the construction of its plant in Casa Grande, Arizona is complete. Mercedes and Microsoft are teaming up to redefine auto maintenance. The two companies announced an alliance to create, quote, a mixed reality maintenance system. The system is expected to help mechanics work together with factory specialists to address tricky repair problems. The goal of the system is to create quicker, more accurate repairs that lessen the likelihood of the customer needing to return for the same problem. Treiber, Vice President of Customer Services at Mercedes-Benz USA, said, quote, it's like having an expert on your shoulder. New vehicle inventory continues to fall, especially for luxury vehicles. According to a Cox Automotive analysis of V-Auto available inventory data, new vehicle inventory fell again in the month of August, with luxury inventory plummeting. The total supply of unsold new vehicles in the U.S. stood at 2.26 million units as of August 31st, down from 2.33 million at the end of July and down from 3.13 million at the end of August in 2019. According to the Cox Automotive National Average Days Supply, luxury vehicles saw their steepest decline in August as the days supply dropped to 56, down from 65 in July and 79 in June. Among all luxury vehicles, the shortage of full-size SUVs is the most severe. Hundreds of thousands of Americans filed for unemployment insurance last week as layoffs caused by the coronavirus continue. New U.S. weekly jobless claims totaled an adjusted 884,000 last week, according to the Labor Department. This number was higher than the consensus economist estimate of 850,000 compiled by Bloomberg. In under 6 months, more than 60 million unemployment claims have been filed, far surpassing the 37 million claims filed during the 18-month Great Recession. All right, coming up next on CBT News, we talk with Brian Benstock of Paragon, Honda, and Acura.
This segment brought to you by Cox Automotive. This is CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry.
After several dealers experienced strong months during July and August, many retailers are wondering what to expect in the future. Brian Benstock, partner, VP, and GM of Paragon, Honda, and Acura, has experienced great success recently as his dealership was named #1 volume Honda and Acura dealership for the month of August by Honda Motor Company. We asked Brian what his outlook was for the months ahead. Take a look.
Talk to us about, we talk to a lot of dealers, as you know, around the country each day, and or I should say each week. But they, they've said that April, May, June, July, pretty much May, June, July, August, now September, very good months for them. Some reported record-breaking months. Obviously, you had a phenomenal month in August. Little concerned about the future, though, about the next 4 months. As we go into September, October, November, December. Not as many checks out there, not as many stimulus checks out there. The pent-up demand for vehicles might have gone away with all of the sales. What is your take on that?
Don't forget, there's a little event going on in November. I think there's an election going on. So there's a lot.
What's your take on that?
Well, there's a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
And certainly I have my political leanings, and those leanings are always, in my opinion, what's best for the country, right? And so I'm rooting for whomever's in the White House, whether it be a Republican or a Democrat. Right. I want that person to succeed because it's in our intelligent self-interest. Sure. But there's a lot of uncertainty out there. And I think many of us that are experiencing record-breaking months are enjoying that because of the lack of inventory that's out there. So that margin compression took a break. But make no mistake about it, it will come back as soon as the manufacturers are able to get their production to the levels that they're looking to get their production from. Right. And right now, everybody's looking to take it from somebody else when there's less when there's less inventory available, and we're
Right.
enjoying some relatively healthy margins as a result of that. Jim, think of it. We've got historically low interest rates, the lowest since I've been in the business.
I know,
until
me
these
too,
years.
me too, crazy.
We've got incredible incentives, among the highest we've ever had.
Right.
And we've got very strong used car values
That's right.
combining to make this the perfect time
Yeah.
to transact. So
That's right.
customers that are in the market should do something with it. In addition, many of the major cities, like New York City, are experiencing customers that will not take advantage of rideshare.
Yeah.
Those customers just will not
Yeah, it's
drive
a
a
good
mass
point.
transit
Good
or
point.
get into Uber or Lyft. So I think there's a market there, and we're continuing to see that as people are now actively pursuing sedans. Our Civic and our Accord sedans and our Acura TLX are selling like gangbusters.
Wow, that's
because
fantastic.
customers are looking to take over their own personal safety
Yeah.
and their transportation.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
All right, you can catch the rest of that conversation with Brian as he talks about the lasting impact of COVID-19 and how sedans are still gaining traction with car buyers right here at CBT News. All right, have you signed up to be a member of CBT News yet? Well, be sure to do so you don't miss out on extensive coverage of the retail automotive industry and valuable training tools to help generate more success for your dealership. Also, be sure to check out our auto market data, including the updated SAR, real-time inventory numbers, and much more at the CBT News Market Center, powered by LotLinks. That's all we have time for today, but be sure to check out more stories and full-length interviews at cbtnews.com. And remember to follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm Bridget Fitzpatrick. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Thanks for watching CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry. This is CBT News, the voice of the retail automotive industry.